lap, for example, if they're on the high tyre and we have a delay because of a crash early on, they're still on the right tyre and they don't have to.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When they're out, we're underway in Miami.
Good start from the front row, very good start. Max trying to hold on to his position. Second, the Ferrari of Leclerc in third.
Good, clean first corner, and that is a bit of a relief in contemporary Formula One. Yes, science, exactly. Remember, 1.2 seconds from quickest to slowest in this field. That's the second closest field in Formula One history.
A remarkably clean start. Already the McLaren starting to make their way through, and that looked like Lando Norris making up a few places early on. Remember, both Piastri and Norris starting almost at the back. Lance Stroll will also try to come through from the back. And we're watching very closely what Lewis Hamilton, what George Russell, and what Verstappen, more importantly, can do in these opening salvos.
American rookie Logan Sargent has already made up a place, getting around Nick DeVries into 19th.
Yeah, Norris up to 18. It was Piastri, actually. I got my numbers wrong on that one. It was Piastri up to 13th. Good start by the Aussie. Through the tricky section for the first time, and then onto the long back straight. No DRS yet.
Nope, you must be 2 laps into the race before the drag reduction system, the opening of the articulated rear wing element, allowing greater top speed, will be enabled.
Russell got ahead of Magnussen, who drops to 6, Leclerc 7, Bottas 8, Ocon 9, Verstappen still 10. Good start from Checo, really just checked out.
Sergio Perez, and keep in mind, his reputation as a driver is the tire whisperer. He is extremely sensitive to what the tire feedback is from his car, and he can make a set of tires last longer than anybody.
Those making up spots in the start of this race: Gasly, Russell, Leclerc, Hulkenberg move up to 11.
Teammate can go by, but I'm not going to make it easy for him. Fair enough. Well, we'll test that theory later on.
Well, and he is through. So George Russell does get through.
So much action there at turn 15 over that route. Everybody seems to be handling it much more beautifully.
Thank you very much appreciated.
That's it. Mind your manners.
Ever so polite.
That's right. Respect your elders.
And Hamilton throws in the DRS and keeps it nice and tight. Won't want to lose Russell, that's for sure.
No.
Time. Sadly, Sargent not. Down at 20th still. Pretty out of sorts today, unfortunately.
This race is going very quick, yeah. I mean, 130 odd miles an hour average speed. It's bound to go quickly as long as there's...
track position is...
For the aficionado, very, very interesting. And Hamilton do now. See the gap and see the speed between the pair of them. On the DRS just yet, but he's got time to get into DRS before the end of the race. So this is on, sure. Look at how much he's gained on him there. Now do try to do the same here coming into the first corner. Quite close enough to make the lunge yet. I think down the back straight comes towards 17, maybe. Hamilton will have a go at Leclerc for 6th place. That would be a great result.
Just gonna say.
Miscommunication there. 'Cause wow, I've made up 20 seconds. for Mercedes. A much better performance, Bob, for a team that said they kind of got it wrong at the start of the season.
Yeah.
They're going to finish very well indeed.
Yeah, I think there were some late hours for the Mercedes team after qualifying.
I think they benefited from that to ease the races we're calling it, because they had 4 weeks off for the Chinese Grand Prix cancelled.
Up and down here for them, no doubt. And there's a long way to go.
Kidding. Here is that overtake again, as predicted, and he did squeeze him. As is fair, he made the move, but didn't do any more than that, and that's all fair and well, and the crowd loved it on that big
Leclerc said, I'm watching you. See if I can intimidate you once. Didn't work? Okay, I'll give up the corner because I know it's lost.
Verstappen still with the extra point. Doesn't look as though anybody else is going to risk coming in simply because they're going to lose points or lose a place. You've got to be in the top 10. That's part of the incentive.
Well, the only guy who would have a shot would be Fernando Alonso in third, who was 19.7 seconds ahead of George Russell. He could conceivably get in, get a set of soft, strippy reds, and get back out again, but
not his style, is it really?
It's not. And with that comes risk.
Yeah.
Don't want to give up a podium position.
So closing stages of the Crypto.com Formula One Miami Grand Prix 2023, round 5 of the FIA Formula One Championship. It's been a cracking weekend for lots of reasons. They've upped their game, have the Miami organisers. They've made it easier to get around the complex. They've upped the hospitality, they've upped the seating, they've upped the crowd figures of over 30,000 in the weekend. Upped the entertainment without a doubt. Using the Dolphin Stadium, very, very wise indeed. And on track, it's been a strategic and intriguing race. Not a lot of drama to talk home and tell home about, write about afterwards. But the tyres that we use, some of them use their heads. Verstappen going for another quick lap. He's just on 30.2 in the first sector, and he's firmly up in the second sector. So he's going for it now. He's going to go try and go quicker than he's gone before. I think he's up to 30.3.
Another commanding performance from Max Verstappen and Red Bull.
And he does, look at that, a 129.7. Absolutely blitzes it on those mediums. And there's really nobody bar Hamilton who can anyway get close to that. He's the only other one on the mediums that I think would have a chance, potentially Ocon, but really that was very impressive. The gap is now 5 seconds between Verstappen and Perez. So he's got that delta back to 5 seconds as was predicted earlier in the race. And, yeah, brilliantly done. So Verstappen bringing it home on what has been a turnaround in just a week. We left Baku basically saying that Perez was coming and coming fast. And ignoring all of that was the mighty world champion Max Verstappen. He kept his head and has kept it going.
4 races in the season to this point, 2 for Verstappen, 2 for Perez in the win column. This will break that tie. Another dominating season, at least to this point, a long way to go.
It's been an amazing weekend for Max Verstappen. He didn't have the qualifying at all. He was denied a chance in qualifying. Had to start 9th. No one since Niki Lauda has taken a win from 9th in Formula One. But this is Max Verstappen's era, and he takes the checkered flag just and wins here in Miami. Second place goes to Checo Perez, and the Mexican fans will roar in salute of that.
And you just witnessed a rules violation. Teams are not supposed to climb on the trackside debris fence to welcome their victorious driver home.